One of my favorite parts about the Panda remix here in World of Warcraft has been the transmog by far. Like the powers are cool, the cloak is cool. Like it is really cool to have the cloak with all the buffs that just continually stack. People like Maduros who have been playing Crazy Rainy, Maduros, those guys. There's a good, I think, 8 or 10 people in the guild who have gone whole hog um, on the Panda remix, and their cloak stats are absolutely phenomenal. So it's a really cool feature. All the abilities are cool. It's a fun little quirky way to play World of Warcraft. But the fact that I was able to get a disc mount for my little gnome ice mage was like icing on the cake. This is all I've cared about for like the last 3 months. Was like, I'm gonna make an ice mage because I saw the flying disc mounts in the War Within preview videos for adaptive flight and what they're doing with that, because Dragonflight is now coming to, like, I forget how many. It's like close to 500 of the mounts that are in the game. Dragonflight is coming to those. They're going to become adaptive pets. So right now this is still a static old world mount where it's just, it floats. You can go up, you can go down. You can point it in a general direction and it'll fly accordingly, like so. But once it translates to dragon riding, you can turn it over. It starts to do flips and spins. You can do all the gliding and everything else. It's that active, hands-on flight system. I cannot wait to be rolling around as this little gnome ice mage. I haven't finished his transmog, but I'm also not happy with where it's at right now. Like, it is a bluish, it's more of a gray slash black cloak, but it kind of goes with his darker gloves. Like the gloves have the darker hands fingertips, and the rest of it is sort of like this blue white. If I could get this to be like a blue gray, I'd be very happy with it. The staff, it was the closest one that I could find that has like blue effects on it. It's not perfect, but overall I am relatively satisfied with this guy's transmog. And that's really, I think the cool thing here is that you have so much stuff you can go in here and get. I haven't even really dug into all the options here into the Stars Bazaar, but there's a Raid Finder apparel, Dungeon apparel, Heroic and Mythic Raid apparel, Normal Raid apparel, then there's item upgrades, class apparel, world apparel, and rare collections. Like there's all these different things that you can get to transmog your character, and then over here in the corner is the guy who's got all these mounts. Like there's all these different mounts that are unique to I did not know there was a goat. Dude, I gotta buy the goat. Hold that thought, guys. Oh, there's a white goat. Oh, I didn't know this. Hang on. Hang on. How much is it? 2,200 points? I've got plenty. I'm not spending them on anything else. The question is, do I want a white or a brown goat? I don't have an active dwarf right now, but I will be creating a dwarf at some point. My earthen is really what I'm thinking about too. Gosh damn, I don't know what color to go for my earthen. I think it would be better to go with a brown mount. Fuck, you know what I ought to do is I ought to buy both. I only have enough points to buy one today. Let's get the normal, the little red riding goat, which is this one right here. We're gonna buy this. Are you sure you wish to exchange 2,200 bronze for the following item? Yes, I am sure. Okay.
Off with you.
Transmog is life, everybody. Cool. Little Red Riding Goat acquired. That will be, hopefully, I gotta wait and see what kind of mounts they're doing for the earthen. But that's definitely gonna be something my earthen will probably want to clop around on. What's up, Akazar? All right. Let's see here. I don't think there's any gear I need at the moment. Okay. Heck, I gotta mount up, man. I can't not be on my disc. Okay. Except when I have to do this. Let's... Oh, no. Before I do that, apparently some of this stuff is better than what I was wearing. 54. She was gonna have to go transmog again. I forgot I had goodies. No, that's fine. 41. I already got better. Okay. That is a armor gem. I already put those in there. Okay, hang on. Haste, critical strike, mastery, speed. I'll throw that in there. Leggings, those. Can I not put those ones in? Oh, they have. Hang on. Why can't I put those one on? No, you're fine, Akazar. I'm early. I'm like 30 minutes early for the group. Okay, we're good. Ooh, I got my first quick one. +3 haste. Do I have anything that doesn't have... Oh, that new robe. Hold that thought. I think we're gonna put a mastery in there. Oh, can I only do... No, I can do both those. +3 haste, +3 mastery on that robe. Okay, that's the first time I felt like I did something really cool. What is that going on? Cold front. Absorbing damage. What is that from? Do I have like a passive? That's a badass effect, man. That was cool as fuck. Alright, hang on. What else do I have in here? I don't think I have any other ones that I can combine. Yeah, I do. I have the Hungering Ruby, which is a leech. Alright. What do I have that's giving me that effect? I want to know because I keep getting that. Alright, we'll figure it out. Alright. Tonight is raid night. We're going to be doing whatever one of these is the first one. Guardians of Mogu Shan. I've never done any of the raids here. I know some people have been running the LFR. That right there, I need to figure out what that's from. Hold that thought, everybody. Cold front. Says it's a Frost Mage legendary power. Huh. I don't recall having equipped anything that did that. Anyway, Guardians of the Mogu Shan, I think is what we're doing tonight. I gotta find a transmog because I cannot be running around in a green robe. Help! Transmog me back.
Francis, lucky doos and loop.
Lucky doos and loop. You too can be a lucky do. Dude, I'm sorry. Rolling around in a disc mount is fucking dope. It needs a sound effect. I cannot wait till this is a dragon flying mount. It's still cool as hell, though. I could get mesmerized by this. I don't have any quests. We're just gonna go do dailies. Once people start logging on for the static group, we'll see who gets around today. I'm too early. It's still 20 minutes out, which means I might actually I can go do a quest or two. Do I have a quest? A visit with Lore Walker Cho. Yeah, why not? Otherwise, I grabbed the dailies. Where is the...
You have the eyes of one who has traveled.
Oh, there he is. I was like, where's the...
Slow down.
Yeah. We may just go. This is a different quest area too down here. Charm Maker. Yep. I came to the city way early because wanted to get quests and ports. Alright, we need to go. That's that quest. I have this quest. I don't even see where this quest is. That's really strange. Unless we're just time warped. Probably because we're time warped. In the Jade Forest. So see, now it's back up there. Okay. Okay. Now I know what I need to do. Alright. So that's back over there. And I'm bound at the Golden Lantern, which is up top here.
Tell me of your travels. May your days
Alright. It's a step to the right, sir. I need to fix. All right, where was that quest at? Right over there. Ah, the colliders here are not kind to dismounts, apparently.
Pandaria welcomes you.
Help me with my chores and we will chat. All right, we're going to do this quest.
Walk with me.
And then after this
and let
quest,
us
we'll get in the
learn from
Discord,
one another.
start
Are
getting
you
hooked
people
up with
fond of gardening?
the group stuff today.
That's it. Delicate cuts. Let the tree decide.
Winnie
Some
Pooh
take their knives
and Tigger
lop
too.
away
I got
anything
you
that
through World of
displeases them.
Warcraft.
But this would kill the entire tree, and that is not the Pandaran way. Well, now, who knew such a beautiful thing was hiding here? I can see that this alliance of yours cuts with
Judge me
precision
by my
in
size,
order
do
to
you?
change the world around you. Interesting. I am a lore walker, a historian of sorts for my people. My instrument is the spoken word. Sadly, my artistic talents are somewhat lacking. What would you do to decorate my wall here?
Paint something heroic.
Don't say a word. Allow your image to speak. We Pandaren prize beauty, and we find it all around us. In the curves of a tree, the colors of a sunrise, even in the perfect physical form of a warrior's exquisite sword work. I see. One of your great alliance warriors, is it? You have chosen a lion as your crest. Your people are both stout and ferocious.
That was a lame heroic
Always remember,
painting,
the
Ignimio.
lion kills only when hungry.
I should have done something abstract.
My errands are almost complete. Come, visit my collection of exotic birds. You may have the honor of feeding them.
Well, thank you.
Here they come. Yes, yes.
Hey, little buddies.
You see how easy it is to make friends here? Please remember that not all of your allies on Pandaria need be won over by sword point. Well, my birds have taken a liking to you. I will follow their lead. Welcome, my new alliance friend. How can I be of service?
All right. Now, one other thing I think I've noticed, because I was just playing Pandaria, 3 months ago, before Dragon's Dogma 2, and they did not have the campaign quests marked like this. So, I'll be doing more and more of the campaign. I'll be out of the office for a few weeks in June, and I'll be one of the things I will be playing while I'm out is going to be a little bit more World of Warcraft, because I've already, I have it for the PC. So, being able to access that, I won't have access to my Xbox and my PS5. And I like the fact that we can break it down into campaign things and just work on the campaign and not do all the side quests if we don't want to. I prefer to just do the campaign, get that main storyline. All right. I think so far it's only Nyan is available. Only Akasar is on. I'll go join the stream chat, and then I'm going to keep working on quests. What is up, sir? All right.
I named my mechanical dog Astro.
Nice. Wasn't that the dog from the Jetsons?
Yep.
I'm finally starting to feel the flow of the Ice Mage. Ooh, I just got some new gloves. Ooh.
I'm getting there with the hunter. I'm following your guide, so
It's still recharging.
Beastmaster's pretty easy once you get it down. Where is that other...
yeah, the only constraint I put on myself is I'm going to try and use only mechanical pets and hopefully a mount.
Oh, yeah, that's... I don't know if about,
As
about
in-
the race, yeah.
Tinker gnome, you know. I never played one before, but I want to be a tinkerer and, you know, that kind of shit.
Gotcha.
Like he builds his own pets in a workshop type thing.
Works for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get away with it, but we'll see.
I need to target something
That's
first.
out drunk. Seems to be a theme with the gnome.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target. I don't have a target.
I was saying before I joined the voice chat, one of the things I like about this, because when I was playing Panda a few months back, it was all the old world like time walking stuff, so it didn't have the campaign quests weren't marked like they are right now. So you can actually come in and it feels like you're doing like Dragonflight, you know, where you've got campaign quests are marked differently than side quests, or than side quests. That's what I meant to say.
So in what way are they marked differently? I'm trying to see
Icon.
in my own...
Yeah, it literally has a campaign drop. There's campaign quests, and then there's quests. So,
oh, I see them with the border, like they're in a shield.
Mm-hmm. So it helps you define these are the main story quests, and these are ones that are just random fetch quests. And so, like, if you stick to like the main ones, it's usually, at least based on past experiences, it's been like 30, 35 hours of storyline in a campaign. And that leads you to like the main dungeons. and usually the main raids.
Well, like you, I've never played Pandaria, so I have been trying to avoid, spoilers. Not like going crazy on it, but just trying not to like follow every little thing about the event, so I won't get spoiled on the main story. And that's a mixed bag. You gotta turn your video down. That's a mixed bag because I didn't even know this frog thing was going on, and all this kind of stuff. So.
I don't know what the fuck a frog thing is. I play Saturdays with you guys, and that's it.
Yeah, Saturdays, and I got on Wednesday night, but nobody was on. So
yeah, I had power issues. It's been.
I never worry about it, dude. But anyway, I wish you had better power, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I haven't been spoiled too much. So I was actually following, I guess, a side quest here until you started talking about that in your video. Whoops. Which is fine. It's a cool little quest, but
there's lots of stuff to do, I think is the most important thing. Because when I was playing it a few months back, they didn't have it marked because they didn't start marking things, I think, until Battle for Azeroth. Maybe Shadowlands. I think it was
maybe they just took this opportunity to do it, because it's this new event going on. So they're
right.
Like, why don't we make that change now? That's a great quality of life addition, if you ask me.
Well, if you ask a lot of people, they'd be like, it should have launched with that feature. Doesn't count if they patch it in. Doesn't just count.
Stop. Look, I know I make fun, I poke fun at certain aspects of Bethesda games specifically. It's because I love them so much. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't get mad when they add stuff. It's so silly. Come on. Like the world's perfect and everything that should have been at the beginning has always been. That's just a weird outlook.
It is the funniest shit ever. All right, I have gotten amber flies.
Hopefully I don't cause you any hate by saying that.
No, dude, I'll be honest with you, I'm getting more traffic on the current Starfield content than I got when the game first launched.
I think that's wonderful.
It's amazing. It's pretty cool. And the funniest thing is I've probably hidden 300 people over the last week from the channel who literally just come leave this, like, it's literally the Bethesda haters. You're a simp for loving this game. You must be paid by Bethesda. Rah. And I'm just like, hide from channel, hide from channel, hide from channel. And as a result, I've got like 98, 99% positive ratings on my videos, and everybody who's there is there to celebrate Bethesda, or at least to celebrate Starfield.
I love it.
While still recognizing that there are, there are flaws in the game, but
there's flaws in everything.
Every game, yeah.
I challenge you to find your favorite band, or honest to God, even like your first ever awesome, sexual experience, and not say that nothing was perfect. The world doesn't work on perfection. It's nonsense.
So it's been really, yeah. If you go back, and I know that you don't have time to, and there's way too many comments to go through, but like I've seen probably 30, 40 comments over the last couple of days of people saying, "Oh my God, finally someone saying something positive about this game. I love this game. I've been too afraid to say anything because I was getting bashed all the time for saying that I liked it." And I was like, I never actually thought about that aspect of it for the average person, because I shrug it off because I'm on YouTube, and like you can't let that shit get to you, because if you do, as a content creator, you're doomed. So you tune out the trolls, and you're like, I get paid, you fuckers. Whereas the average gamer is just playing to have fun. And imagine if you're trying to play a game and like your 5 closest friends are like, that game fucking sucks, you're a fucking idiot for playing that. That would, that's got to have a psychological side effect for certain people. For
a lot of people.
Yeah, I just spent $60 on this thing, and all my friends are telling me I'm a dipshit for playing it. Like, that is a stupid way to live, and I feel really sorry for anybody who has to deal with that, because you should never feel bad for doing something that gives you enjoyment and fun.
No.
That pisses me off
Bingo.
actually a little bit.
You're so right on. That it makes me want to fight. I mean, not literally like I'm not gonna get violent or anything, but it makes me want to like, you know, get in somebody's face over it. It
Yeah.
brings out the little punk rocker in me. You know what I mean? It's like
Fight me,
fuck
bro.
off. What?
Fight me.
Here's the one thing I want to say about that. I know it's easy to say, and I know it's hard to hear, and I know that it's not as easy as I'm making it sound. But if your 5 closest friends are treating you that way over a movie that you like, or a sport that you want to watch or you're excited to follow, or a game you like playing, get new friends as quickly as possible. You know, seriously, those people they need to grow up. So,
Preach it.
that's all I want to say about that.
Hallelujah.
That's all I want to say about that. But I belong to so many different Fallout channels because of mods and working on mods and stuff, and I've seen toxicity. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to give you like Pollyanna, you know, but at the same time, like the people that I gravitate to and the channels where I've spent the most time or done the most stuff with are surrounded by people who they bust balls and stuff, but it's all in love and like just for love of like Bethesda games. That's why they do what they do. You know, you don't build model trains because you hate trains, you know.
It's a good
Stupid.
point.
Why would you waste your time playing video games that you hate so much?
Or
And why would you take it out on other people if they
Yes.
love it? That's
Yes.
just crazy.
yes, that's the one that drives me nuts. It's like, why would you ever assume that you have the right to like shit all over someone else's fun? That's the part that, as I've gotten older, like I said, you know, I get to push it off because I make money on the internet. But
Yeah.
it's still, if you look at it too long, it definitely impacts your like outlook on a certain subset of the gaming community. It's just like,
I
y'all
don't have a target.
bitch about the wrong things. Like,
Yeah. That's what I was trying to articulate in my I'm not awake yet, and I haven't had any comment in the Opser chat this morning. You know,
I've had too much coffee.
in real life, I often do not talk about video games or lead with, especially that I play games or whatever, just because, honestly, I've had mixed experiences that way. I'm a grown man, and I don't necessarily want to be associated with people who are literally attacking each other because of their taste in a video game. It's so good. I'm not better than it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm too old. So I appreciate your perspective, Mr. Renfail.
I'm trying to find one more crocodile. Once I do, we'll go do a dungeon.
Yeah, man.
Might be only the two of us this morning. We'll see.
I
I think it's
have
isn't it
Discord
noon?
up on the other monitor here. Well, you know, it's 11 o'clock my time, so that's noon
Yeah,
central.
that's noon
right?
central. That's probably
And
just
this
me.
is ish, you know. So Leart's in the chat.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Nice.
Yep.
All
They'll
right.
straggle in. It's all good.
I can't get.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You're good.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna shoot you an invite. I didn't realize you were on. I just need one more crocodile eye. Finally. Alright, let me do my turn-ins.
Hello. Tread lightly. Eyes open. Always be learning. Well. Every good story needs a hero.
That is a cool sounding ability. Looks really cool too. What is that called? Shifting power. Huh. Just gonna answer a couple comments over here on YouTube, and then we can go do a dungeon.
Take your time, man.
I'm interested in tonight because I haven't done any of the raids here, so I have no idea.
Me either. Yeah, I've just been doing the story and leveling.
I wanted to play Wednesday night and I didn't get a chance to get on, so then I logged on yesterday, I think, for a little bit and just ran around and transmogged because I found out I could get the disc mount already, and then I just found out this morning that I was able to get that that goat mount, and I was like, oh my god, my Earthen's gonna have to run on a little hairy goat. That's gonna be awesome.
I saw you get the dismount the other night. You were like, "I'll check it out in the morning."
Yeah,
sure.
and then I went
you were
online
like,
and-
nope, I didn't wait.
I
I was like,
wait.
"Oh my god!" It's that Renfail glee. You get that look on your face sometimes when you're reviewing things you really like. You're like a kid. I love it.
That's genuine excitement. I recorded a video this morning. I think it's coming out tomorrow. I often talk about the inner child, and I was talking about Star Wars this morning because the Acolyte is coming out in like a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And it got me talking about the inner child and finding enjoyment in things that a lot of other people want to get angry about.
It's good advice. It's not always the easiest thing in the world to do because sometimes your knee-jerk reaction is kind of ingrained for reasons, you know. But it's good advice. I just wish that for me personally, since I started playing MMOs when I was already grown, this is why I loved the Secret World back in the day so much, because it was like a really like I mean, I guess in many ways it's not, but it wasn't made for 8 to 80, you know. It was made for an older audience. And since I grew up or raised my kids, I guess, from the time MMOs started, I kind of appreciate a game that wasn't designed to appeal to everyone from 8 to 80 every once in a while. So, you know, it is what it is. My inner child still crackles with glee, but my inner grown-up sometimes wants to have a grown-up adventure too. So, try not to let that one get in the way of the inner child too much.
I really hope the next game in the Witcher franchise, I'm really interested to see what that's going to be. And then also some of the guys who worked on Witcher 3 went off and started their own studio that's doing like a vampire steam. I think it's like a steampunk vampire one. I have to go look up what it's called again. I know it's a vampire related story, but it's another like grim, gritty, dark RPG. And
Nice.
I appreciate that being thrown in the mix because it was very refreshing to go play Cyberpunk and have like that
Yes.
adult piece of content as opposed to yeah, I hear what you're saying. It makes
Everything
sense.
doesn't have to be that way. That's not. I mean, I just want to make sure that that's clear. I'm not like totally opposed to. I had a blast when my kids were young, watching Disney movies and stuff with them. And Star Wars, my son fell in love with Anakin. It was the weirdest experience of my life. I'm like, I told my ex, I'm like, you know, that's the villain of the story, right? And she was like, just let him be a child. And I was like, okay, you're not wrong. But he loved Anakin.
We meet again. Brothers, dispose of these insolent outsiders.
I'm going to tell myself here. You know, I've never finished The Witcher 3. Or either one of the other Witcher.
It's a really big game.
That's not the reason. if it doesn't have a character creator that I can design my own character, I tend to pretty rapidly lose interest. It's a personality defect more than anything else, I'm sure. I did like the books, and you know, I liked the game. I've just played the first 6 hours of it probably 10 different times.
The Shadow Pan need no outside aid. Remove these interlopers.
Good thing I admitted that on your channel.
I've had a lot of fun with that game. The first time I went through, I just did the base game, and then I went later on. I think a couple years later, the expansions had all come out, and they did like a big director's cut edition for like $6 or something on the PlayStation Store. So I just grabbed all of them at the same time.
Yeah.
And the base game was good. Like for me, I liked it for the most part. The first expansion, I can't remember what it was called now, Heart of Stone or something, was kind of like meh. But the Blood and Wine one, which was the last one they did, it was like you're in like the French countryside fighting vampires, and it's just wine and vampires. It was a lot of fun.
I gotta watch somebody stream that sometime. That would be cool. I've seen, like I said, the first 6 hours of the game, and I think I've even watched a streamer do like the basic game or the end of the base game. But I've never seen the Blood and Wine one, and everybody talks about how wonderful.
It was really good.
And if I'm honest, I'm not likely to play it myself. You know,
Sure.
unlike Cyberpunk, it doesn't have a character creator. It's no matter how excited I get, I'm probably not going to see a game of that size all the way through. So, probably just best to watch a streamer do it.
You feel like your agency has been taken away.
I don't know what it is. You know, it's a silly thing. I mean, it just is what it is. I tend to gravitate towards the ones that have a character creator. It doesn't mean I don't appreciate the stories. I totally do. It's just why God makes streamers, buddy. Watch people that have a passion for something and are really good at it. You can experience the thing kind of vicariously. Trust me, I've done the same thing with Fallout 2 more times than I can count, because I just can't stand playing the older Fallout games. They're clunky in a way that even Baldur's Gate wasn't clunky, you know? So
it's funny because I would love my brother to play the first two because he's too young to have played those when those were out, and he'll never do it because they're so old. This guy just went racing off ahead, so fuck him.
I actually played the first Fallout game and the Baldur's Gate games, but I never played Fallout 2 all the way through. Tried once a couple years ago, just couldn't do it.
I know I did Fallout 1 like 2 or 3 times. Fallout 2 I think I might have only done one time, but I do remember playing it all the way through. Fallout 3 I played all the way through, but only once.
Yeah, Fallout 3 was...
Like, everybody talks about Skyrim, and I'm like, I only did Skyrim once. Like, Oblivion for me was way better than Skyrim. I liked the story a lot more.
Agreed. Yeah, Fallout and Oblivion, by the way, came out like within a year or two of each other, if I remember correctly, back in like 2007, 2008. Some crazy shit like that. I don't remember exactly, but my kids were still really young, so my son would sit in my lap and watch me play.
You have much to learn if you wish to defend your people from the Shah initiate.
Good memories. PlayStation 3, I think.
If you wish to defend your people from the Shah initiate, stand aside for your fellow students.
I want to try this new ability. Probably not enough targets.
Now you will face two of my most senior.
Ooh, of my most senior.
Flying Snow, Fragrant Lotus, step forward.
Great names.
don't know if I'd want somebody knowing about my fragrant lotus.
Right? Seems a little sketch, but you know, great name.
You have bested my prize students. Perhaps you can be of use to us after all. As my master once said, you cannot truly
Damn, I'm a sexy little gnome.
until you fight them. Come forward, so that we may be properly introduced. Very well then, outsiders. Let us see your true strength. Kill with a weapon is but a physical manifestation of one's martial strength. Let me show you what spiritual power is.
The ego on this guy.
When I was but a cub, I could scarcely throw a punch. But after years of training, I can do so much more.
All right.
I don't have a target.
That was a cool death cry.
Yeah, it was. Is there something we're trying to avoid on this bridge?
I have no
it's
idea.
Clearing. Okay. Weird. Couldn't tell if it was a telegraph or just environmental color, you know? over after.
Oh, apparently you can't fly.
Shadow Pan are mine. Come forward and die by my hand, as all who oppose me shall, in the days to come.
I don't get it. Why wouldn't that thing die?
There may have been something to do with this purification ritual thing. There was a corpse floating.
Oh, okay.
Because we're rushing, I have no clue. I'm just
Yeah,
following.
it's like jumping fences and stuff. So
There's a thing we have called in the middle of our screen to get rid of a debuff.
yeah, the meditation.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Target you.
Haze of Hate. So when it gets on you, you have to use that to get rid of it. Okay.
What do you? The Shah of hatred has fled my body, and the monastery as well.
So many
I must thank you, stranger.
caches to
Shadow
open.
Pan.
Give me a
Oh
second.
my
here,
God!
guys.
Yeah, don't jump us right into one.
No, no,
please.
no. I gotta
This
spend
is
points.
over.
I gotta spend points too.
Yeah, I leveled like twice, and I have like 8 boxes and a bunch of gear. I don't know. But I was afraid to even look because I would have missed it. Like people were jumping over fences and taking shortcuts across frozen lakes. I would have had no idea where you guys went.
Okay, let's see here. That's definitely better bracer. Cold Front. Your ability to have a chance. Yes, that's definitely want that. Bottle of bees.
Bottle of bees. I'm getting a flashback to Dragon Age Inquisition. I think that was a grenade in that game.
Alright, where do I have a tinker slot? Right there.
Afternoon, fellas.
What's up, man?
Afternoon.
Oh man, I had to lay down for a little bit.
It's all, dude. I was up all night, and I think I finally at like 6:30 told Chris, I was like, I gotta go to bed, and I slept till 10:15. The alarm went off just in time for me to wake up, have some coffee, and jump on. I hear you, man. Sometimes you just gotta sleep.
I know you don't use add-ons much, Ren, but there's this thing called Remix Gym Helper, which is really helping me like prioritize and understand these gyms better.
Remix Gem Helper, huh?
Yeah. It puts everything in like a little box next to your inventory. And then it's got like meta 1 out of 1, and you can see what you have equipped and what's in your bag. It
Why?
also has a combined interface at the bottom. So if I have stuff that needs to be combined, like turn 3 of these into one of those type of deal, it'll have it listed there, and I can just click on it right there in my character screen, my C screen, and not in my bag, like fishing around trying to figure out which one I have 3 of.
Oh man,
It's very cool.
It does sound kind of cool. I cast my sand portal to decon some stuff in it. Cast it on inside the NPC.
Ah,
All right, now I need to spend my points. I did just get this this cool tinker slot, which adds brilliance, which versatility is increased by 5% for party members within 40 yards, and they recuperate 2% of their class resource every 3 seconds. Well, I guess the versatility is just for me, but party members within 40 yards recuperate 2% of their class resource every 3 seconds. So that's like what, rage for warriors and mana. That's cool. I finally feel like
there's a lot of buffs like that.
Well, yeah,
benefit your whole party.
Yeah, and I'm starting to finally get some cool stuff. Like, it took a while to start getting cool stuff. Like, getting the disc mount was also like, my hype level went up a little bit. Just
yeah.
Speed, I don't care about.
That was so great too. The look on your face.
I like how they made it so that just doing the introductory quests for the different factions maxes out your faction with them.
Nice.
So if you want to run dailies, you can, but you don't have to. You'll get the achievement, which of course is account wide.
And what do you mean by faction? Like, are you talking about like the monastery that I just joined in a side quest? Is that a faction or?
Like the shadow. If you bring up your reputation.
C, no. What is that?
Yeah, C.
Is it C?
Reputation tab, yeah.
There it is. Okay. Yeah.
You'll see stuff like Golden Lotus, Shadow Pan, Pearlfin Jinyu.
Okay. Yeah.
So each of those factions has dailies that you'll be able to do eventually. And when you do the dailies, you get these lesser charms of good fortune, which ironically is what those people farming frogs were after. Because every 10 you turn in and you get a cache, an infinite cache, and bronze, and
Cool.
but when every achievement that you complete, you get a I think it's 1,500 bronze. You get threads and you get gems.
So I got to go hunt down these other two factions. The Jinju I'm already revered with, but I did do like a whole mess of quests with them at the very first
Yeah,
day. So.
you'll come across them organically as you go through the different zones.
Oh,
Unless
good.
you don't, um, then the Alliance Shrine that's in the valley, that's like the main hub for this expansion. At the bottom is members of all the factions, and they'll have breadcrumb quests to send you to their areas where they're at. I think ours is called, let's see. Yeah, Shrine of the Seven Stars in the.
Oh yeah, that's where I've got all. That's where all the daily stuffs happen, where the mount vendors and everything are.
Oh, good. I'm finally going to finish this quest
Oh, I didn't have it anymore because I
from
got rid
last
of it.
weekend.
Oh,
I didn't stick the banner in one of the guys.
Yeah, I didn't. Well,
Blades
it
of
just.
Anointed in
Yeah.
White Mane.
Yeah, I don't have the quest anymore, but because I had abandoned it.
Oh, well, she's giving it away, I think.
Hello. There is no hurry.
It's all good.
My endless
God, are we all short?
will be yours as well.
That was the idea, wasn't it?
Well, I meant even the pickup guy.
No rest for the angry dead.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand why people are still running these as if it's not this time running event. Like, and skipping stuff right and left. Because, like, every one of these things drops threads, right? Maybe I'm just too dumb to
Has a chance
understand.
to. Yeah, every mob in a dungeon can drop bronze, thread, sword, gems.
Yet it still seems like the pickups that we've had have been like running the same route that you would run normally, you know, where you're skipping as much as possible and still finishing. You know. I could be reading that wrong too. Maybe we're supposed to pass by some of this stuff.
Ah, this is gonna give me the quest. Sweet. Okay. I just wasn't able to pick up the sword from the beginning.
Can't wait to see how this guy plays in raids.
The Beastmaster is really easy. Point and shoot.
Easy or not, something tells me it's going to be a lot like less frustrating than the 2 out of 5 spells I had to hardcast in my rotation on
No,
the Warlock.
it's point and shoot and run while you're shooting, so it's
Yeah.
infinitely easier to play. Just stay out of the red shit and pew pew
Yeah.
pew.
Well, I love the Warlock conceptually. It just sucked ass in that last raid especially. Everything was red and orange, and I couldn't see shit. Just the right kind of reading glasses to not be able to make out the difference between the reds and the oranges very well.
Oh, the tank died. No wonder I was tanking.
To think you've come so far, only to perish here. I'll honor you with clean deaths. My legend begins now! But my legend...
My legend. It is what it is, brother.
Arise, my champion. Green.
Plunge
There
the
you go.
sword.
Shove this. Yeah, plunge it. Plunge your sword.
Apparently I did, because the little icon went away.
I clicked, and we may have gotten it for the whole group, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not missing this again.
It says ready for turn in, so I'm taking it.
life in the shadows.
All right, time to open some stuff up here.
Is that over for that dungeon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the turn in pop up for you?
For that quest,
Yeah.
it says,
The NPC should have showed up.
She did.
I don't. Did she? Maybe
For
I just.
me.
I don't have it anymore, so. I don't- It's off my screen now. It's been annoying me all week. Well, the few hours that I played. So that's all that matters to me.
Hey, I'm checking out this thing called static charge. That sounds really interesting. It says store static charge every 10 seconds. Moving releases the static charge, healing allies or damaging enemies, 3 in total, preferring injured allies. That's a really interesting. They got some really interesting things, period. That drop here.
Yeah, I'll
Kind of
tell
reminds
you.
me of Torghast. I know that's a bad word, but the
Yeah, it
the
does.
cute little abilities that you get.
One of the ones that does a crap ton of damage is Slay. It doesn't do damage till they hit 10% though, but it does 100% of your health as damage as soon as they hit 10%. So if you imagine I'm almost at 2 million health, it instantly when they hit 10%, it'll do 2 million damage to me.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome.
So,
I'll be
so
right
that's
back.
why in raids, when you have 40 people, as soon as a boss hits 10%, it's like instantly dead.
The hustle.
I love how your pet just starts to gyrate.
Yeah, he's awesome. I can't wait to find the crafting trainers. Although I probably won't spend a whole lot of time leveling up tinkering until the expansion, but like he's definitely going to be a tinkerer and build his own pets like Astro. That's in my head canon. I built Astro.
Yeah, well,
He's a little janky. Sorry, go ahead.
there's a mount in Mechagon you could get. I'm hoping that it's one of the mounts that they're able to make dynamic. It's
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, honestly, my dream, and I don't know if it exists or ever will exist, would be something like one of the Dragon Isle's dragons, but mechanical, like a mechanical bird or dragon or something, and not like a airship or a helicopter. Or those are cool, but for dragon riding, it would be like really awesome to have you know, a mechanical dinosaur bird, or something.
Yeah, I know they have mechanical saber cats, but those are ground mount only.
Yeah. Just put some electrical wings on it, man. You know,
All right, I'm back.
then they can be both.
Chris made this homemade orange chicken last night. It's pretty dynamite.
Nice. I'm making chicken wings tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to Trader Joe's after we get done doing dungeons this morning and do some shopping for the weekend and Memorial Days.
Mecha spider? What the hell?
Mecha spider. Oh, gotta have that.
Yeah, so that's one you could get. It flies.
What?
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
how do I see it?
its legs go
Oh,
back and have little thrusters on them.
that would be so sick.
That's one of the ones I'm hoping they're able to make dynamic.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's not quite like a mechanical phoenix, but it's definitely awesome looking. So, like a little flying saucer with legs. How did that one guy just die and we're already fighting these guys down here? I'm confused, man.
You dare to disturb these waters? You will rise.
Watch your feet. Collides. Collides.
Do not rush. It only delays
Collides.
the inevitable.
Don't run, you'll just die tired.
Come, the water is
Collides.
fast.
Watch your feet.
Into these waters, and my reflection is empty waters. Play me.
That little tuck and roll that they do. That's funny.
Ow, that smoke. What the hell? That got me.
Evil smoke, man. Wasn't that the first villain in Lost? The evil smoke?
The black smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, smoke monster.
Your forces are weak. The heart of the great serpent will not fall into your hands.
I mean, it might.
What way?
Jade serpent, grant me strength.
What way?
The cycle must continue. The Jade Serpent must be reborn.
Breath incoming.
Peace has been lifted from my eyes. Forgive me for doubting you.
Spread.
No, no, no.
You there, in the rafters! My sacred library has become possessed by the Shah! See how they pour from every letter of these sacred scrolls, corrupting them, defiling them. I beseech you kindly. our cherished history is erased forever.
What the hell?
My, if I am not mistaken, it appears that the tale of Zhao Sunseeker has come to life before us. According to the legend, long ago there were 5 suns that burned brightly in the sky. When the winds blew, their intense heat caused great wildfires. Crops wilted, villages burned, and families wandered endlessly
5,
to seek
4,
refuge from the
3,
flames.
2, 1.
I can allow this no longer!
The fires! They are burning the library! Please, heroes, purge this evil before the temple crumbles to ash!
The blistering heat must have dulled my senses. Mirages! All of you!
Zhao has become corrupted too? Please, fight him with dignity. Zhao was a true champion of our people. How sad it is to see his story tainted by the Shah. I am
Feels good to get
relieved
carried.
see justice served to his men. You have my thanks, heroes.
I feel like I barely have to touch these guys. It's awesome. The first time we ran these they were much longer for sure.
Yeah. That was, what was that, last weekend?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I remember it being, a little. I just hid behind Matt. That's what I normally do.
Yeah.
Oh, I did the smoke thing again. Gosh damn it. Oh! I didn't get my ice protection thing off in time.
I was like, where the heck did you guys go? I turned away and you guys were gone. And then I started heading back the way we came. And I was like, oh, you didn't go that way.
Is somebody down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Where are you?
I forgot to hit my ice block and got hit by that stupid smoke thingy again.
Oh.
I gotta pay more attention because I am super squishy.
No, I mean, that's mage for you, Glass cannon, the whole bit, right? The thing is, you look good doing it, so.
I gotta retransmog my staff. All right, that was it, right? We got one more to do.
That was it. Yeah.
I'll do one more, and then I think I'll need to call it there.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I'm not like super jamming on it like some of the guys in the guild because I'm just trying to make a new main for the War Within. I'm not trying to like get every single thing unlocked, but it's fun. I like my little character.
So this, how does this work?
Got a new gun.
So I have to have a target? Ah, yeah, I do have to have a target. Okay. I just got ice, like Comet Storm. I was like, why isn't it working? And I realized it has to have a target to work. Pippin, eat crying, honey. I just started a dungeon. You gotta wait. Actually, I'll just, let me stick follow on Liart.
Do what you gotta do.
Let her out.
Oh, hello there.
I'll be right back.
That auto bottle is working great, Lear.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising it works.
I know. I'm shocked that those stairs didn't, you know, lose Ren in the mix. But
Did that make it?
yeah,
All right, thank you, sir. Oh, okay. Ice Comet's pretty cool. Ook ook.
I'm gonna ook you in the duker.
Let's get this ookin party started.
Poor monkey. He was all excited for the party to start, and then it was just over. Whoa. The hell is that?
Shockwave.
What's it? Are they? What are they doing to our elementals? Hey, hey, you! Those are our flying fear monsters.
That was a wet sounding burp, man.
Yeah, it was. Sound chunky.
Yes, yes, so close. Just a pinch of... Oops.
Good night, Gracie.
Honey and a cane of sugar and maybe some corn. Yes, more corn. thing. It doesn't matter. Nothing will stop me now. What did I say? Maybe if I don't look at it.
Target you.
Dang a dong.
Such heady aroma.
God, he went way faster than he did last week.
Yeah, I felt like I had to ride like 3 bubbles last week.
Yeah, but we didn't even need to ride bubbles that time.
Mm-mm.
Uncle Gal,
Cool.
this brewery was left in your care.
Well, I'm gonna call it there, guys.
Don't you
Right on, buddy.
It's a little shorter for me, but I'm gonna go help Chris with some chores, and I should see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.
Right, we'll see you tonight too. What time
Oh
we
yeah,
doing this?
tonight.
7
Yeah, it's
my
nice
time?
to raid.
Seven.
It's nice to raid. I forgot
6
all
my
about that.
time?
It's on my alarm. 8 o'clock
Yeah.
Central, so 7 your time.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool,
all right.
cool.
See you guys later.
Later, man.
All right, have a good one.
Raid tonight in a few hours. We'll catch you guys then. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my dailies here. Downstairs. I think it was downstairs. Somewhere over here. Turn on my dailies. And go help Chris with some stuff. Do some offline stuff. Back tonight. I should be streaming. I might stream tonight. It depends on the electricity, to be honest with you, because we've had brownouts at night. And if I'm having a brownout, I can't stream because I just can't. We get power outages, which equal internet outages, which equal I can't effectively stream when we're having a brownout. So, but I should be back tonight. Regardless, even if I'm not streaming, we'll be playing tonight. We got a raid at 8 Central. So if you're playing World of Warcraft, hopefully we'll see you there. Until next time.